So if something comes to you, a book, a video, a friend, a wise man or woman, take heed. This, especially in this day, this person was meant to cross your path. The book was meant to cross your path. The video was meant to cross your path because there's something that's going to lead you into higher learning. Hi everyone, this is Cherry Enchantress, and this is your daily dust for October 7th, Saturday, October 7th, if you're watching in real time, but it can also be for whenever you stumble upon it. It's also a timeless reading, so using the law of attraction, if you just stumble upon it, there you are, this is your message. I am doing a series of borderless tarot decks, and next up on the list is the Moonchild Tarot, another favorite by Danielle Noel and Rebecca Campbell. This is one of those top 5 that checks off all the boxes. In other words, it's got a great box, it's got a great book, it's got great, look at that, isn't this pretty? It's beautiful artwork. It is edged as well, with this kind of dusty gold. It's got this gilding on both sides. No, I was wrong. Gilding on one side. But the whole deck has this like a really beautiful gold energy. It's really lovely to work with. The drawback, which I don't find as a real drawback, is that it's thick like an oracle deck, and it can be a little bit challenging to shuffle, but I like to rifle shuffle. And I'm going to get 3 cards for a collective message. I call this the daily dust because it's the daily sprinkling of magic, and I'm all about the magic here. I am the romantic fairy, but you might also know me as Pixie Dust Tarot as well, and everything in between. So my motto is faith, trust, and pixie dust. Pixie dust is the magic that I bring to you, but I generally focus on love energy and mostly romantic energy, but of course, everything is romantic to me, even falling in love with your work. Alright, let's see what cards we get. We have the Star. That's a great card. Aquarius. And 2 of Pentacles. Very nice. And wow, Divine Wisdom exclusively to this deck. So we'll dive into the meaning of that one as well. And let me zoom on in a little bit and let you know what we get. Let's go ahead and start with the Divine Wisdom card. So Divine Wisdom is an initiation key to help you explore new forms of introspection, along with other resources and exercises that fall under this category. So the author has included a list of suggested books in the bibliography section of this guide, so it could work in tandem with this card. If you're interested in that bibliography, just shout out and send me an email and I'll see what I can do about that. If you're interested in learning more, check out all of those titles as well as the extended list that's also on the Moonchild website, tarot website. You can check out the actual website where you can find Moonchild and Starchild and Rebecca Campbell and Danielle Noel's website. This key explores the ancient wisdom keys that are unique to you, your story, and the intuitive sparks you may begin cultivating as you dive into this sacred knowledge. Finally, the Moonchild card is so there is a Moonchild card that is exclusive also to this deck that explores more, but the Divine Wisdom is kind of how you get there. So I just feel like from the Divine Wisdom is kind of the exploring, kind of like what the High Priestess does. She has all these materials at hand to help her to explore and dive deeper beyond just channeling messages from her crown chakra. So in the star card, you can see kneeling in a pool of luminous water, a young woman rests beneath the light of a great star overhead, and she's orienting herself from a new perspective. She's raising a sacred cup. These are the distilling teachings of the cosmos, and it's going into her hands. And from this place, she consecrates her spirit, sourcing from this divine light of flowing inspiration. So, speaking of crown chakra energy, this is coming down through her crown chakra, but there's yet more to learn, so there's a combination of what she learned spiritually and what she's learning through books and other places. This is all about healing and bliss and hope and spiritual love and inspiration. And this is your hopes and wishes and dreams coming true. The astrological sign is Aquarius, and the gemstones are amethyst, celestite, and the spirit quartz. So this is like gentle magic coming through and connecting you with your inner voice of inspiration and that divine blueprint of your soul. It's going to feel very like a celebrated time. You feel illuminated, balanced, creative. The aspirations you are aspiring to, you're getting this sense of bliss about it, this sense of knowing that you can achieve it, that you feel confident, that you are in your power. You bask in this energy, and then you connect with the universal source of wisdom and truth. And you're feeling that flow. And that's a divinity of your own inner light. And then the Two of Pentacles is like both things at the same time. I heard a message yesterday that said something like, two things can be true at the same time. And so let's say you have intuition about something, but you also are presented with some kind of book or high reading material, but not just reading material. Could be a video, could be a shaman, it could be a person of a higher authority, it could be someone on a higher level spiritually, but I don't even know if I believe in that. I believe we're all equals, but just some of us have maybe more education than others, but that doesn't really make a person wiser necessarily. But I feel like lots of people's information can be quite invaluable when it comes to studying and growing and reaching that next level. So I feel like the Two of Pentacles definitely feels like balancing both. In the Two of Pentacles, you see a young woman standing at the edge of an ornate gateway, and there are mountains and the ocean in the distance, and they represent the passage of challenges that she must surmount. And she balances on the other side of this vision, assessing the routes that are being presented to her. The moth identifies an under or inner transformation of evolution and change, and the flowers bloom to new opportunities into this picture. This is all about progress and balance and transition and adaptability and goals. It's really lovely. So today, some days seem very mundane and regular, but today, something about this day feels a little extra. It feels like a little bit of power surging through you. You're starting to find this balance between what you receive, what you channel, and what else there is to learn. And you're still growing. Of course, we all are always learning something. You're never too old to learn something. And it's important to stay open and receive those messages, those downloads, but also receive information in the physical. So if something comes to you, a book, a video, a friend, a wise man or woman, take heed. This, especially in this day, this person was meant to cross your path. The book was meant to cross your path. The video is meant to cross your path, because there's something that's going to lead you into higher learning. And it's very interesting. I feel like this, I ride these daily dusts along with you. Like, I look forward to them, and I look forward to the messages, because I take from these messages as well. And I feel like something that could be really good for me personally is is reading some books, and there's times where I've been reflecting on a book that I read a long time ago that was very profound, and it really changed so much in my life. And it would be really cool to have another series of books that do that again, to just dive into. So I feel like I'm going to take this message for myself and look at the bibliography too, and see what kind of books out there I might like to look into. There's this book called The Book of Tarot, A Guide for Modern Mystics. So if you are, I feel like whatever stage you are, if you are a tarot reader, or you're a tarot fan and you're looking into the tarot, then that might be something that would work for you. It's written and illustrated by Danielle Noel. There's, I have the Work Your Light Oracle cards, and I love that deck. There is the Wisdom of the Unicorns too that you might be interested in, and those are also other works by Danielle Noel. And as far as the bibliography, we have books like Drawing Down the Moon, Esoteric Psychology. A good psychology book that I liked is the Intelligent Psychology. What is it called? Not a psychology book. It's actually about being psychic. The Intelligent Psychic Intelligence, I think it's called. Psychic Intelligence by the Jameson twins. That one was really good for me. That one really did. And then Cheryl Harnish was one of my most recent inspirations in the past years, but that was quite a little while ago. So I'm due for some inspiration again. There's the Orion Mystery, Unlocking the Secrets of the Pyramids. There's the Holy Book of Women's Mysteries, The Three Waves of Volunteers, and the New Earth. Lemuria, The Lost Continent of the Pacific, and so on. Fingerprints of the Gods, Magicians of the Gods, the Emerald Tablet. Oh, the Emerald Tablet. I think I wanted to read that. Eternal Goddess of Egypt and Rome, The Gospel of Mary Magdalene. I got really into Mary Magdalene and her story, and then that just led me onto this whole quest for the Holy Grail. The Palladian Keys to the Living Library, Wings of Isis, Temple of Cosmos, so many. So a lot of amazing books that you can tap into to continue your journey. And if you would like, I feel like you can email me if you want to, but just check out their website and look into their website. They may have the bibliography there, their suggested bibliography, and I hope you like that. So happy reading and happy leveling up. Faith, Trust, and Pixie Dust.